Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We are also holding below a key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that has managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.416 mark and the $0.2742 mark, in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.3 mark. And having managed to get into this minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2, I believe we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and all this is playing out after we peaked in the formation of this wave 1 in a move that gave us a peak at around the $0.65 mark, after seeing a 5 wave structure to the upper side of this Elliot wave structure right here in red, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. Here on the 1-hour chart we also have a chart pattern that has now given us a breakout to the lower side, and that chart pattern is this channel that we had been trading within that gave us a breakout to the lower side. We also managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2, and we are seeing a reaction of that target area down here in what could be the start of that wave 3 to the upper side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.1064 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Fantom to do here on the long-term scenarios in the formation of that wave 3. And in the formation of this wave 3, because of its impulsive nature, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3. And I believe that is what is happening here on the 1-hour chart, and that is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Fantom chart. And on the 1-hour chart, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2 at around the $0.3 mark, we started this massive run up to the upper side of being the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.4872 mark, and after seeing the high for that wave 5 to the upper side, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that also managed to get into the minimum retracement area, and having managed to see the low for that second wave, whatever we expected here on the short-term scenarios was the start of a massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And because of its impulsive nature I also expected to see another 5 wave structure because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that wave 3, and you can see that we are seeing a 5 wave structure in formation, having that as the first wave. Then we have also seen a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that we fully maximized yesterday. After seeing a breakout out of this channel that we had been trading within, we also lost a key area of support at around the $0.5 mark in a move that managed to get into this minimum retracement area, and now we are seeing a bit of a reaction to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, since we have managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2. And what this suggests is that there are chances that we have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2 and we are gearing up in the formation of this wave 3. And if that is the case, and assuming that Fantom is not going to continue seeing a breakdown to the lower side to give us one more low in the formation of this wave 2, we can sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.6925 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect Fantom to do here in the short-term scenarios in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. So that is what I'm expecting in case the run up continues. And for this wave 3 to also play out, there are key moves that we need to continue watching, and the first one is that we need to continue holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart and also on the 4 hour chart. And on the 1 hour chart, we are holding above the 20-day MA, meaning we have its support for us to continue gearing up. And the moment we see a break above our key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark, and also possibly give us a retest of that key area of resistance, and the retest is in and a success, then we can continue gearing up and also see a break above these swing highs at around the $0.5306 mark. The moment we see a break above those areas here on the charts, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing on the Fantom chart is the start of a massive run up to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios. But since we don't have any confirmations that we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and we are also not sure whether Bitcoin is also going to give us another pullback, there are chances that in case those scenarios plays out, that is Bitcoin gives us a bit of a pullback to the lower side, and we also continue seeing a bit of a breakdown over here, there are chances that we might continue seeing a bit of a retracement back into this blue target area. And in case such a move plays out, then I'll have to extend my target area back to the fib level 0.78, and to do that I just need to connect the fibs once more from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, and then extend my target area back to the fib level 0.78, which lies at around the $0.4109 mark, and that is the maximum that I'll be expecting Fantom to do in case the breakdown continues. But as at the time of this recording, there are very high chances that we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and we might continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark, and that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 56 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.